Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. Glad you're here. So we are embarking on our next Dephemerember challenge. Our prompt today, flip out page and old photos. And this is prompt, let's see, 4, 8, 9, 10. So prompt 10. I think we're past the halfway point, or just about. So here we go. I picked a page already and I marked it with my bookmark. So I think we're going to go here. So, and I have also dug through my suitcase of old photos. So I picked this one, which I just think these ladies look amazing. They're great. I love this little folder that they're in. It's kind of like textured reptile skin paper. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's so fun. And then also this one. So these are the photos I'm going to use today because I thought this was pretty good for a journal card in general. It's an old postcard with these two lovely young ladies on it. So we're going to use those two. So let's go ahead and get going. So I was thinking, what if you don't have, and you're like, oh, I don't have old photos. So some things you can do for old photos. You could find printables. That's an option. You could dig through things you have. Sometimes we come across old photos with our family and things like that. So you can always make a copy. You can make a copy of your own photos. It's an option. Old books. I was actually breaking down a book yesterday while I was at farmer's market. And it had some little pictures of old photos in it. So I'm like, oh, these are great. We can use these. So there's lots of options that you can use for old photos. And you know what? You can just do whatever you want. So what I'm going to do, because this is also part of this prompt, is flip out page. Yeah, flip out page. So this is going to be the flip out. But what I'm going to do, because I don't want to lose all of this, we're going to put it on the back side of here. So we're going to mount this way, and it's going to flip the opposite direction. But that being said, I also don't want to lose this beautiful embossing that's on here as well. So I'm going to actually cut this down and just have a little edge on here because we need to make sure we have enough space for it to flip easily. And so it's going to have to be about right there. And then we just need a little area to flip. So I'm going to mark it with a pencil and then actually just cut it with a paper trimmer to get it down to the right size that we want. So then we will have this we could use on something else. So let me scooch this so it's down to the edge so I know how far it has to be. Okay, so like that. And I think we just need about this much right here. So let's just get it done. I'm going to try and do this kind of quickly if I can. That's funny, I know. But it is what it is. All right, so that we can use on something else in the future. This pretty paper. Let's set that over there. And then we are done with this for now. So this, we're going to mount on here like so. And I haven't decided exactly what all we are going to be doing on here yet. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a pocket on here for this to tuck in. So this will be here. This will be our flip out, and I'm not going to worry about this side right now. I'm going to save this for another prompt, I think. So we're going to focus on the flip itself more than anything else. So I think what we're going to do is just get this glued on and then go from there. And I'm going to go ahead and use, first I'm going to put a little piece of washi on here to help hold this where I want it to be so it doesn't move around while we're gluing it. And then it'll be a little bit more sturdy for what we need. Just want to make sure we're lined up the way that I want it to be, nice and straight. This is one of those things where I really actually want it to be quite straight. And right about there, I think. And then on that side, I may have wanted to cut that a little more, but I think it is what it is, and it is what we have right at the moment. So actually, I'm holding this well, so let's just get it glued. So I'm going to use some Fabric Fix on here, I think. I'm going to put it just on this page edge here. And then I might put a piece of washi on the back here until it is set. Or some painter's tape. I might use painter's tape, because I didn't grab any washi out. Silly sauce. What a silly sauce. Okay, so I'm going to grab painter's tape really quick because I want that to stay. And then hopefully it doesn't ruin this pretty paper. But I want this to be nice and sturdy and stuck down well. So, all right, and then we're going to work on this side. So that is going to flip nicely. I think that's fine if it overlaps that far. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on this side. We might need to put a little clip here just to keep this closed as well for now. I think it'll relax some later. All right, so that is going to go there. I'm going to close my glue. Now we need a little pocket, and then we need to do something. This is going to get some extra. I'm not going to do too terrible much, I don't think, to this page, because I really like all the textures, but I might highlight them. Use some distress inks or sprays to kind of bring out that pattern a little bit more. And then I'm thinking some dribbles, because I haven't done any dribbles for a little bit and I like it. So let's try a little Wild Honey first and see how that looks on here. Not loving it. I like it, but I'm not loving it. Let's try a little ground espresso too. And I think I'm going to do the edges really well. So let's go ahead and get that going first. So I'm going to tuck this in here just quick. And we're going to brush the ground espresso maybe on the edges. So I was trying to come up with some ideas for this, and quite often I bounce ideas off of my partner sometimes when I'm struggling a little bit and not quite sure the direction that I want to go with something. And sometimes just bouncing ideas off of somebody will remind you of things or help you work through a problem a little bit. Oh, I like that better. And this is Distress Oxide. So I think when I do some dribbles and stuff, maybe it will highlight some of this, but I have to be careful. I don't want this to get too wet when I do move on to that part, because there's obviously a photo in there. And then let's go here. So we don't want to get it too wet today. So I'm going to try my best. Luckily, they make these things to be pretty sturdy. And I think what I'm going to do too is, I know we weren't going to do anything on this page, but I am going to bring in some of this inking right away, because we'll see. I think I might use this page for when we have to do blackout poetry and altered book page. I thought that might be kind of fun, but I don't know. Haven't decided yet. And let's go on these a little here too. So anyway, I was talking to him about what I wanted to do, and I was showing him some of my options. And for one, he is very much a minimalist when it comes to art. So my really thorough junking it up is sometimes a bit much for him. And he said this one day, and it was not meant in a bad way, so this is going to sound really bad, but he says, he told me my art stabs you in the eyeballs. And I was laughing because I know he didn't mean it in a bad way by any means, but I was just like, oh, well, my deadly stabby art. That's the wonderful thing about art, though, is that there's all kinds of tastes. Everybody likes different things, and that's totally fine. And it doesn't bother me if people don't like my stuff. It's not for everyone. For the people that love it, they love it, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I like this now. I do want to add one more little thing. I feel like this needs a little bit darker to kind of go a little bit more with our black and white. Let me see. I have some Distress ink here. Let's just see how good that's gonna work. I've had this one for a while. I don't know how good it is anymore. Oh yeah, let's do that a little. Darken it up a little. And then, oh, okay. I'm just very lightly bringing this across to bring out that pattern a little bit more. But I kind of want to see the other colors I put down some too, so this is kind of nice. Just lightly, because I just want to hit the top edges of the embossing that's on here. That's super pretty. Okay, so now this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Move this a little bit on the edges here. It's amazing what you can do with just a little ink sometimes, right? Oh, I like that. Let's do that somewhere. This paper even has a texture on it, so that's kind of fun. cool. I dig it. All right, ladies, I hope you're going to enjoy your fun little journey. They look like they have seen some things. They have done some things. I love that. She seems a little smirky. She seems a little smirky. They have secrets. They have secrets, and I love that for them. I love that for them. So kind of the way I was looking at this is like, this is when they were young, before they found their story. And this is after they've discovered their story. So that's gonna kind of be the goal for this. So next, I have this little pocket, and I think I'm gonna put it on here, but we need to change it up some. So first, this is off center. This was in my scraps that I got. So I'm going to leave the back part and just tear this front part down a little bit. See if we can make that happen. Because it's a little bit too straight for my taste at the moment. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Maybe we'll do this one too. A little bit here, a little bit there. Yes. Exactly what I was hoping this would do. This is good. Nice. Okay, that's nice. All right, so this is going to be here. Now we need to change the color. So let's work on that a little minute. Let's do a little bit of the wild honey first, and then the espresso. I need a little scrap to tuck in this pocket. So anyway, I was showing him my options. My partner, I was showing him my options for what I was thinking for this page. And he said something that was interesting, was that he didn't want me to use something on a page. And I was like, I couldn't understand why. And he's like, well, it's too nice. And I was like, but my whole point of having this stuff is to use it. Like, I can't just save it because it's too nice. Like, that's not a good enough reason. And I'm like, if I have to use this stuff, like, that's kind of the whole point of everything, is like, I need to use these things. I have them to use them. And so I was trying to play with the idea of trying to figure out which things I wanted to go where and everything. So that was part of the problem, is like I was kind of struggling to figure out which photos I wanted to use and all of that. Because it also had very nice embossing on it. I'm glad I went with this one because I'm loving how it's looking. But it had like oak leaves and stuff like that on it, and it was gorgeous, right? I don't want any of that white. I want to change that more. Okay. So because I'm first going to hit it with this yellow, then I'm going to hit it with a little espresso, and then I'm going to hit it with the black again, just like we did before. And I'm going to even hit the stars. Okay. Next, we are going to do the espresso a little bit. Let's just start. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. Because we're going to be spritzing this a little bit with some water, doing some splatters, I think. So hopefully I can get these inks, they'll all kind of react a little bit. That's nice. Okay, so I like the yellow-ish, and then the darker brown. Now for that black, oh, I put it away. So anyway, use your stuff. We're too precious sometimes, I think, when it comes to things. Granted, I didn't end up using that page, but it was kind of an interesting talk and a take on supplies and what we use and things like that. Don't want to hoard things. Okay, let's see how that is looking. I do like that, because that's going to go here. Or else in the middle. And then we could tuck some other little goodies in the front, I think. And then I have this, which I think, well, oh yeah, this is going to fit in here. Just fit, like right inside that pocket. So we need to make sure that's all, the pocket is almost all the way down, because I want it to be kind of centered here. And then these are going to go in here, because I wanted it to kind of look like it's framing out this little thing. Okay, so let's get this decorated some more. And I know I said I was going to be doing some dribbles, but I'm not so sure anymore if that's going to be what we do, because I kind of like this texture as it is. So maybe I'll end up doing some dribbles on this side later on, because I love these ladies, how they are coming along here. Okay, let's just get this on here and go from there. Glue, glue, glue. Where are you? Oh, this is a modified envelope. Nice. This was in the scraps that my bestie gave me for our exchange for this. Okay. There we go. All right. And let's do some cluster, some kind of cluster here. I have this fun thing. I have this fun key here. Yeah, I'm just going to cut this out and maybe use this key. I'm going to cut it, or I'm going to tear it. I'm going to tear it. Next. Let's check that first. Oh, I think maybe we'll put it on there instead. So even though this is a sticker, I don't think I'm going to use it as a sticker. I think now I'm having a conundrum. Do I like it on there, or do I want to put it on here? Let's put it like that, I think. Okay, so we're going to think about that for a second. And then this is a little tag. That might just look fun tucked in. Oh yeah, I have some words that I want to use on here. It says the time before history. That's going on these young ladies. This was in the scraps as well, and I was like, oh, this is perfect for this page. So that's gonna go there somewhere. I like that it's a tealy blue, so it'll be the only thing that's tealy blue on here. We still need something down here. Have this key yet too. And then we have these guys as well. Let's see. I'm just going to layer some stuff on here and we're going to see what shakes out. I don't know if this stuff tears. This stuff does not tear. I don't think I want to use... Whoa. Oh, I have these flowers. Yep, we're using some of these for sure. These were in my scraps too. My scrap exchange that I got. So I think these flowers are kind of perfect for these. So I think I'm going to put one big one down here. So we're going to make a fun cluster right here with some of these white and gold flowers. So let's just get a little more something down here. I have my scraps laid out over here on the side so I can grab some stuff. Let's do one of these feathers. I feel like they're looking happier as we continue on with this, don't you? So let's go ahead and get this on here like that. I should have grabbed something first. Okay. That and that. And now one more little scrippy scrap. Let's do this bee. And ink it. Okay. That is so pretty. I love how that looks. All right, now I just want to add a little something on here, and there were some words I saw that were appropriate. So here are the words. Spontaneously odd. So we're going to use those, and now we're just going to make a little here, or should we do it here? Let's do it up here because we have a lot of bulk on the bottom. So let's put a little something up here, just a little something, not too much. Okay, that's fun. I don't love it as much as I do the other side, but I like it. Maybe I'll love it more later. I feel like it's missing something, but I don't know what that is. So I like that. All right, let's do a little splatters in some black really quick, and then I think we're gonna call it good. Let's cover up. It's too big. Or maybe some gold and black. We'll just cover their faces like that. I just have some watercolor here. And my water brush. Doesn't want to work today. Come on then, friend. There we go. Hopefully that'll be show up enough. I have to check it when it's dry to see. If it will be dark enough or not. I also have some oxide sprays here too that we could do. Okay. I think we won't splatter the other side. We'll just leave this as is. Yeah. You know what we might do? Splatter a little on here somewhere. Just so it's there already. For whatever we do on this side. Because why not? My water brush is almost empty. Oh, there's some nice big ones now. Okay, done. Stop. 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 Okay. So there you have it. I think I'm going to call that good. Let everything dry. You guys saw it already, so I'm just going to move this. So there's that side. We'll put it in the book, and I will show it off at the beginning of tomorrow's video rather than adding some more, I think, onto this one. So I'll just give you a quick peek today. So here we go, this side. Be very careful. And then these girls. They might need some splatters. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of like it that you open it and it'll be splattered a little. So I think we'll just... So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love you guys' comments. I love responding to them. And there you go. So that is finished. Flip out page and old photos. Tomorrow we have mini pocket letter and specimen, which is going to be fun. I have an idea for that already. So, all right, guys, have a fantastic day. I hope your Dephemerember is going awesome. And don't forget, art with your heart. Have a great day. Bye now.